Hey everybody, it's Chris Kirkpatrick and welcome back to Life 180. And today's video is kind of a fun one for me. I've been getting a lot of questions, talking to a lot of people, just talking about what's going on in the economy, the ups, the downs, the uncertainties, the stimulus bills, how the market doesn't make any sense. I mean, look around, it's just totally inverse of what you would think would be happening in the world, right? It's like real estate markets going crazy at all-time highs pretty much. The stock market's at all-time highs going nuts. Nothing seems to make any sense. There's all these things going on with GameStop, and Bitcoin is at all-time highs at $50,000. Gold's going crazy. Silver's going crazy. Like, doesn't matter who you talk to out there. Like, seems like somebody's got a reason on why you want to do their thing, right? Like why you want to buy gold, why you should buy silver, why Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is the best opportunity in the world. How the real estate market right now is just the best opportunity in the world, and all these different things. And the reality is, like, a lot of that stuff is kind of overly inflated, I suppose. And the reality, I guess, is a lot of it is really good. It just depends on, is it really going to help you get to where you want to go? How online and in alignment with your goals and vision is it all? And so, not to be cheesy or anything, but I really think 2021, ignore all the noise. Don't think about all those things. I think it's a matter of time before the world kind of comes to a realization that you don't go through a pandemic like the coronavirus, like we have, without feeling some pain through it. It's kind of like, a heroin addict going through and using drugs for years and then expecting to come off of heroin and getting sober and clean without having pain associated with the withdrawals from that. Like, the government can only print so much money for so long, such a long period of time, and give to people without people having to produce. I mean, that's just the world we live in, and that's the way the economy works. We have to produce. The reasons that these markets, I've done videos on this, are the way they are is because of the fact that, let's face it, the government's printed trillions of dollars. They've created programs that have protected people, made it so people don't have to pay their bills. Foreclosures haven't hit because of the fact that nobody's having to pay their mortgage. And so, let's face it, there's going to be a wave of challenges that we are yet to face. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. I'm not going to guess as to the timing of the when, but here's what I want to tell you. When it comes down to it, the number one investment that you can make in 2021 is in yourself. Now, I don't mean to be cheesy by that, and I'm going to actually quantify what I mean by that. Is that 2021, let's face it, if the year comes to an end and things are going great, or if the year comes to an end and things are starting to turn on their heads and get upside down and nobody knows what's going on, at the end of the day, if you invest in yourself, you're going to be in a better position. And what do I mean by invest in yourself? I mean by build your ability to create value in the marketplace. Because gold, silver, cryptocurrency, real estate, cash flow, all these different things, what are those? They're currencies, right? Why do you do them? You want them for currency as an exchange of value. Well, guess what? Your ability to create value in the marketplace is also an exchange of value. No matter what you do, no matter what business you run, if you're a social media influencer, if you are a life insurance agent, if you're an investment advisor, if you're a real estate agent, if you run a landscaping service, whatever it is that you do, your ability to create value in your market to your people and your ability to understand the dynamics of the market and be able to pivot is going to directly correlate to whether you succeed or fail moving forward. Make no mistake about it. These times in the world, these pivot points, these pendulum swings that go back and forth drastically, violently, swiftly, strongly, these are the times when people, the haves, separate themselves from the have-nots, right? Like, that's really what it comes down to. And so what I want to encourage you to do is to really evaluate where you are in your life, in your business, where you want to go, and figure out ultimately, if things are going to go through a pivot, how are you positioned in a way right now that you will be able to succeed, whether things continually go well or whether things pivot and life struggles? Because I know, or if the economy struggles, because I know that no matter what right now, if you're in a service-based business, If you're in a type of industry where, you know, people cut when the economy goes south, you know, are you somebody who's going to be able to pivot? And are you somebody who is positioned and ready to be able to add value into your market in a different way, that ultimately will help you weather the storm, so to speak? And so that's all I want to say for today, is make sure that you're focused solely on your ability to create value. Maybe that is as a landscaper, you starting a YouTube channel and doing that and creating value to teach people how to do their own landscaping, right? When they pivot and they go, holy crap, I can't afford my landscaping person anymore. I got to do my yard myself. I got to do the reseed myself. I've got to manage all the trimming, and I got to make sure I don't kill my palm trees or my bush or like whatever it is, right? Like, that's overwhelming for people. You have an expertise, so figure out how could you, you know, add value in the marketplace. Start a YouTube channel, monetize that YouTube channel, and maybe, you know, even so, in any market, people are going to still hire landscapers. There are going to be a certain segment of the population that will hire landscapers, for example. So how do you make sure that you are that landscaper? The answer is you got to build your authority platform. It doesn't matter, you know, I talk a lot about life insurance agents because that's where my passion is. I love the financial industry. I love helping entrepreneurs. And at the end of the day, you need to make sure that you build your authority platform in whatever industry that you are in. If you are not online, if you are not building that authority platform, you will fall behind. So anyway, I hope that helps. I hope it makes sense. I hope it resonates with you. I hope it inspires you. And I guess that's it for now. Until next video, have a blessed, inspirational day. We'll talk to you soon.